Hey, hi friends, welcome to Bigneers Technologies. Today we are going to discuss about JavaScript WhiteSpace. So like when we are writing the code, the day-to-day life, so we usually don't add the white space inside the code. But it is a very good practice to add white space inside the JavaScript code for the reading purpose. Like when someone comes or when a new user comes and when he or she just try to read that code, then it will be like properly formatted and like we can see the proper white space got added. So it is like very convenient for the user to read all those things. But let's say if we don't use those white space, then the user cannot read like properly, and again that person need to like format the code with the proper white space. So let me show you with the example. Like, so here you can see like x equal to 10. Okay, so now here you can see I have not added the proper white space into this particular line of code. So here you can see I have created a variable, and the variable name is x. I am just assigning a 10 values into it, but here you can see I have not added the proper white space. So to add the proper white space, what you can do, you can just add a simple like space into it, and automatically, so this looks properly good for the programmer who just want to see like whether what exactly program is written in such a way that the user understand properly. And let's say if you are going to add like multiple spaces into this particular line of code, then JavaScript ignore like multiple spaces. So here you can see I am using this Visual Studio Code IDE. So now this IDE is like very intelligent to handle such type of things. So here you can see, so for after this equal to and this 10 value, you can see there is only one space is there. But let's say I'm going to add multiple spaces into it. Okay, so after that, let me save this particular HTML page. Then automatically this Visual Studio Code ID is that much smart that it will automatically remove those extra white space. So let me press Ctrl S. So now here you can see extra white space it automatically removed from that HTML page. But let's say in other scenario, if you are writing this HTML code in the notepad, then the notepad is not that much of like smart that it will automatically remove those extra white space. So let's say if I write the same HTML code inside the notepad or any of the other IDE which are not very smart, then automatically the JavaScript compiler, it will automatically remove those extra white space when you run this HTML page into the browser. But here this IDE, which is the Visual Studio Code, is very much smart, so it automatically remove the extra white space. And this is the same thing with the Visual Studio also. So in case of the Visual Studio also, it will automatically remove those extra whites. Now let me show you another thing. So here you can see I'm going to create another variable, like let's say y equal to 20. Okay, so I have added the semicolon also, but here you can see till now I have not saved this HTML code and I have not added any white space into it. The moment I click on Ctrl S or save this particular HTML page, then this Visual Studio Code is automatically going to add white space after the Y and white space after the equal to symbol. So let me press Ctrl S. So now here you can see in the screen that the Visual Studio Code IDE automatically added those white space after the Y variable and after the equal to symbol. The reason why this IDE did is this IDE is very much smart to handle such type of things, and that is the reason it automatically added those white spaces. But the JavaScript compiler ignore multiple white spaces, and it is a very good practice to add like single white space, and which is very easier for the programmer to read. So this is all about our today's video. Thank you. Please like and subscribe to our channel.